Hey, welcome to my channel. So today I will be showing you all how to make a jewelry box using these Winnie the Pooh silicone molds you can find at Daiso in air dry clay. I will be leaving the links down below if you're interested in buying any of these products. I decided to do this box with Piglet because I wanted to work with different shades of pink for this project. So let's grab our air dry clay and let's get started. We are starting with the top part of the box, and that's going to be Piglet's head. Grab a bit of air dry clay and begin, as I like to call it, the warm-up process where you work with the clay before your project. Press the clay onto the mold to make sure that you get all the little details like the eyes and the mouth, and continue adding layers of air dry clay using your fingers to smooth it all together. Now here's the second part of Piglet's head, making the lid. Before this, I'd never made a lid with clay and I had no clue as to how to make it, but I somehow envisioned it in my head and I made it work. I wanted to go for this kind of tight seal lid, so I thought about adding two circles, one smaller than the other one. So I went ahead and attached the two pieces by doing this method called score and slit, which is basically making superficial cuts to both sides of the clay that I am joining together and gently pressing them together to attach. Now, the smaller circle needs to be the same size as the bottom half of the box so that it creates this tight seal lid that I'm talking about. So I grabbed this bottle cap from one of my beauty products and cut out the smaller circle and attached it to the head using the same technique. Make sure it's secure. I went ahead and used a bit of water and a cotton swab to seal the gaps between the three pieces that I attached together. Moving on to the second half of the box, I will be using stretch wrap to cover the bottle cap and prevent the clay from sticking onto the cap. I went ahead and cut out a circle shape that was slightly bigger than the first circle from the lid, and I molded onto the cap, making sure to not stretch out the clay. I smoothed it all out with a bit of water, and like I said previously, I wanted to create a tight seal lid, so I went ahead and made a border and attached it to the outside of this box. Again, make sure not to stretch the clay as you are wrapping it around it to prevent it from cracking. Smooth it out again with a bit of water and a cotton swab, and it's ready to dry. I like to add little cute touches to my creation, so I use this leaf silicone stamp, which will be on the bottom of the box. Air dry clay can take 12 to 24 hours to dry, but with projects that require so much clay like I used for the top part of this box, it took about 5 to 6 days for it to completely dry. The bottom half took about 2 days to dry. Once I removed them from their molds, I went ahead and fixed any small cracks or gaps or any small imperfections with sandpaper, water, and a cotton swab. Next part is painting the face. Again, I wanted to work with different shades of pink, so I mixed colors to obtain about 4 different shades. I then sprayed it with this triple thick glaze about 3 times on all sides, letting it dry for 8 to 12 hours in between each layer. And this is the final product. If you decide to make it, please share your creation by tagging me in my Instagram. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!